What happened? You're immortal? I didn't inject you with my blood. I swear I wouldn't do that. Not after you asked me not to. Alan. It must have been him. He did this to me. We are together. We will be okay. I know. Come on. Let's go. Let's go home. Oh, thank dog. Relea. I didn't know where you went, and I thought you were right behind me, and then you were gone. I wanted to go back, but it's okay. I'm immortal, too. How did that... Alan? Well, I'm just glad you're okay. The city is gone. Everything is gone. We lost. We didn't lose everything. We still have each other. And it's nearly morning. It's a new day. There is hope on the horizon. If I have learned anything at all, it's that life is precious, and we mustn't waste a second. Not one bit. Yeah, what the old man says. It's true. We should. We can be more. We can do more than what we limit ourselves to. I say we get out there and do something. We can rebuild, look for survivors, set up something new and throw in a little bit of the old. A society that works for everyone, that doesn't divide us. Like you were saying, Kent. We can all learn to live in peace together. It will be good for all of us. Well, I say we get to work on building a new home for ourselves. But first, we need to say goodbye. This all started with a boy looking for his brother. A stupid boy who loved his brother more than anything. Now, this boy isn't a boy anymore, and he's met so many people and watched them change, and they have watched him change. But I have to say, we all have changed for the better. I don't want to go any farther about that. I just want to remember everyone we lost. And once we remember them, I will let this lantern fly to symbolize letting them go, so that we can begin to learn to move forward. If anyone would like to speak, please go ahead. My wife, Mulata. We were stuck together under Alan's clutches, and she was so brave, so brave. All she ever wanted was to protect her family, to save everyone she loved. Even when she was gone, I still felt her with me. I felt her whispering in my ear to keep fighting, to keep going for our sons. I love her, and I am so thankful to have been loved with a heart as pure as hers. Anyone else? Ormond. He was killed in one of the attacks, saving a life. He sacrificed himself to save Dawn, and in the process, saved me from losing her. He tried to save me. He was stupid. But that is what best friends do. When you love someone, you would do anything for them. And I just wish I could apologize to him, to say something. I just wish I could have been everything he wanted me to be for him. But he wanted me to be happy. In the end, that is all he wanted. I wish I could be as selfless as he was. He only cared for others. He never once thought of himself. He protected everyone until his last breath. He was a true friend to me. I wish I could have been that to him. I just want to remember the pack. Everyone. Everyone is gone. They sacrificed themselves for a brighter future. This road for me has been long and thin and so hard. I was supposed to take care of them. But in the end, they took care of me. They are the ones who said, "You have to keep going. You can do it. We believe in you." And now they're gone. And they fought so hard. And they were so great. And I know I wasn't the perfect leader. But all I hope was that I was just as good a friend to them as they were to me. You were. Anyone else? My little girl, Katie, she never knew about any of this or what was really going on in the world. I tried to keep her at peace or hidden from everything. She was a good girl. She smiled and laughed, and she would brighten up my day. And Felix, you helped so much. You were a big brother to her. And then Kent, Katona, Alea, and Ormond, they tried to help her. And I want to thank them all for how kind they are. She may not have lived, but when she passed, she was dreaming of getting better and having those beautiful days where she could run and play outside. She's with her mama now, and they are watching out for me. And I love them. I love them with my whole heart. My brother Scott. I know none of you knew him, but he was a good guy. He worked for Alan, yes, but he was still good. There's so much I want to say, but some things I just want to keep between him and me. But we would always sing this one song to one another. I told Katona because he needed to hear it. But basically the song is just about holding out, waiting on the new day to rise, to start fresh, and knowing that you are never alone. I thought it was beautiful. He was my baby brother, and I miss him. But I'm gonna keep being strong for him, because that is what we do. We are strong for one another. Thank you. So, the first time I met Arona, she was breaking up with this fine young fellow right over here. Wait. What? That is a story for another day. And all you need to know is that Arona blew me away. Everything about her. She wasn't perfect. She was flawed in so many ways, but she tried to be the best that she could possibly be, and that was beautiful. They say people can be beautiful inside and out, and she was. She was the epitome of that saying. And you know what? I'm so proud of her. She had her flaws, but she tried and tried. And you know what? She was perfect to me. She was everything to me. I only knew her for a few weeks, but that was really all it took for me to fall madly in love with her. Kent said she died, saving his life. So yeah, I'd say she did a pretty good job of being the hero she always wanted to be. Arona and I, we joked around at first. I told her we were soulmates. But over the best few weeks of my life, I realized, you know what? I really think we are. And now, I feel like a part of me is missing without her. You know, she filled this hole in me I never knew was there until I found her. And now she's gone. And so is that part of me. We both are strong, and we can survive on our own. We both have for our whole lives. But it's better. We were stronger when we had each other. I lost her in this life, but I will find her again. I know I will, because we complete each other. Thank you, Felix. Yeah, well, she deserved a great speech. She did. Anyone else? I just want to remember Alan. He wasn't a good man. He wasn't good at all. But I do have to give him credit for one thing. He was passionate, and that can be good. And he was good to me when I was small. He took me in and cared for me, and I think he was good before that too. He had loved this woman named Elena. I only ever saw a picture of her. He never talked about her, but I would find him crying over her. She haunted his nightmares and his dreams. He was never able to let her go, and that corrupted him. He turned into something he wasn't, and I was the only one that he ever loved after Elena. He wanted me to be his daughter. He wanted me to love him, and I refused because I was angry at him for lying to me. I look back and I think, yeah, he deserved what he got. He was a monster. But then I think, why didn't I give him a second chance when he needed it? Arona changed. Why didn't I think Alan could too? And that idea, that thought, it haunts me, is that if I would have been able to forgive him and heal him like I was supposed to do. You know, I'm a healer. Maybe he would have been all right. He wouldn't have had to been succumbed by the darkness that filled his heart. If I could have, everything would be different. It worked out like it was supposed to. We have to believe that. I believe in you. That's enough for me. So, I guess that's it. Everyone's remembered someone but me. I mean, everyone. Everyone we lost. Everyone I met or never had the honor of meeting that lost their lives. I just want to take a second to remember them. And I want to begin to learn to let them go. Because while I always want to honor them and remember their memory, life goes on, and so will we. This weight we carry is tough, but like I said before, we carry it together. You aren't alone. Even when we feel like we are, we aren't, because I look around and I see something so amazing. I see a family. A family that may be small and broken, but a family nonetheless. And I love it. We won't forget them. You don't forget. You remember the good. You remember everything that made them wonderful, and the frustration and sorrow and the darkness will fade. I promise. It just takes time and letting others in. Letting others help you carry the weight of us. If I have learned one thing, it's that the weight of all of us, it can be a burden or it can be a beautiful gift. I like to think that this life of ours is a beautiful gift. You won't forget your past. We will remember it because all that weight has made us who we are today. And I like who we are. And I think we are going to like who we are going to be. I don't want to restart. I wouldn't change what has happened because that is what has made us who we are. I just want to move on and begin a new journey with new memories and new chances. I want a future for all of us, and I know we can have it. We just have to run for it with all we got. So let's go. Let's do it. Let us build a home. Not just a place where we rest our heads, but let us build a life. And as long as we are together, doesn't matter where we go. So when I let this lantern go into the night sky, let it not only be a symbol for us letting go of our loved ones who fought for what they believed in so that we can move forward, but let this lantern light our way home. Make a wish, little brother. I already have all I need right here in front of me. And it's beautiful.